In this universe,
In this galaxy, in this world, beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering
more opinions.
If you listen,
You will hear. Were you watching the screen as I'm reading all this crap? Like, oh, you're laughing at him. I'm like,
Yep.
well, God, we're gonna get into it. Like, now I don't even want to look at this list. Or no, we're gonna go over, but I'm just gonna read the names. So, as everyone to watch, hello, I'm the garbage man. This is Alex. I like my lists. I love my I like sharing with the class. Okay. So this one that I found and I was like, oh, okay, this could be interesting. Was movies we couldn't crack. So these are like movies that are too smart for the average viewer. I'm like, all right, And Alex, what was the movie you listed?
Primer from 2004.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but if Alex is saying that, okay. So then I'm going to read these movies to you. We're not going to discuss, I guess, because it's okay. So the first one is The Matrix. I'm like, okay, I was like, all right, I'm kind of with it because because there's lots of twists and you really got to like think about like, holy crap, like, everyone says we live in the Matrix now. So it's all right. I've never seen The Prestige. I'm just trying to find the movies that work. Okay, so then it's like Last Action Hero.
Yeah, you got to think about the context of the time in which it was released, which was 1993.
I guess, yes.
Yeah, it's a meta take. It's making fun of the action genre with one of the biggest action directors of the time,
of course,
and one of the biggest action movie stars of the time. I mean, come on. Okay. Yeah.
Now this one I'm with, Fight Club. All right, I get that. Like, we adored it, so we knew everything about it, and then it's like, all right, so I get it.
Yeah, we adored it, but that's because it was people punching each other, and we thought, let's do that in a Costco parking lot.
We sure did. I've never seen Mulholland Drive. There was ones. Okay, Blade Runner. All right, I'm with that. Where was the one? Okay, Castaway.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah.
Okay, but that's apparently a movie that's too smart for people.
Frank, thank you for liking us on Facebook. Frank. And this one is for Tex's great first comment. Did it play? I didn't hear anything. What the hell? Come on. And that's why. Here, we'll third time's the charm. Yes.
Okay. Falling Down. Okay.
Yep.
Wolf of Wall Street. Okay. Memento.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a backwards. Yep.
Yeah.
Where was one that was really like what? Oh, because this was the worst movie ever created in the history of movies. AI. The only movie I've ever walked out of.
Far from being the worst movie of all time. Far from it.
Okay, in my opinion, I hated it. So yes, that was a strong, but I actually walked out of this movie.
Falling Down is awesome. You're right, Frank.
Yes, good. American History X.
Great movie. There probably is more in the way of subtext. I haven't seen it in over 20 years though.
But this movie, okay, but still, it's pretty basic. Not a basic movie. But I think Ryan was there at that night when I walked out of the theater. When I was like, fucking Jurassic Park! And I walked out. When I did the whole cloning thing, I'm like, this is ridiculous! Showgirls. Apparently, it is too smart for it. In a bright, flashing lights of Vegas, a young drifter played by Elizabeth Berkley shows the hunger, determination, and boundaries one will cross with an awesome, weird sex scene in a pool to achieve fame and power. Paul Verhoeven directs, giving you a glimpse of the underworld of Las Vegas. I mean, okay, you want to say that Showgirls was fantastic? Hey, there was some stuff, especially when Jessie Spano is now showing her titties, but a movie we didn't understand? Hit the music.
And Bonoma.
So, and yeah. Go ahead.
Since we're on intros, text.
First of all, fuck you.
And more time to everyone else, Frank.
I still think we need a Ryan and a Chad, but you'll do. That's your point. That's your wheelhouse.
And yeah, go ahead.
RoboCop. I don't understand. I really like the first RoboCop. Yeah, I do too. I really do. But yeah, there was a couple in there that I'm just like, why are these too smart for people? Scarface?
There was I swear it was some really smart director. I listened to their commentary not too long ago, and they said a movie should be intelligently enough made, and he didn't say it like that. He said it in much more intelligent terms, that you should be able to watch it with the sound off. And this is in direct contrast to what Frank means, because Showgirls is not that kind of movie that's so smart. Yeah.
No.
Isn't it strange having a job where people don't come on you? That was a line from the movie. Robert Davi said that in Showgirls.
I don't remember it. I haven't seen it since it came out. So I like the first two.
Yeah. First one is excellent.
Yeah. I never watched the reboot or remake.
I did. Yeah, it was all right for its time. Gary Oldman is in it. There's not really anything new being said. I prefer the original with its over-the-top crap and its futuristic commentary. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the vehicles are like, 89 or whatever Crown Vics. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that was the vehicle at the time, but I love it. So,
of course you are. Hey, Frank, speaking of, if Tex and Jeremy are not up to the task of reviewing Die Hard with a Vengeance this Thursday, I'll do it.
There we go.
I got time.
I didn't look at the list. I didn't think there was one. I don't think there was any on there because I remember it was mentioned over the New Year's one was the Texas Chainsaw 74. And I'm like, yeah, I'm throwing my hat in for that one. Please.
Yep.
I think that'd be a full show. I think you might get the 7 balls into Jeremy. Well, at least 5 balls into Jeremy with that one.
We don't need. No, that's true. But he needs to edge himself for an hour and a half for whatever godly reason.
So.
Oh no!
And then there's the freak. Hey, you want to know what would be awesome? Is you have to get them on watch or doing it or doing the review while Casey watches it live. Yeah, nailed it. Didn't even dare say anything. Yeah.
And freaker intro.
Yeah. That's inside baseball there, folks. Enough for you to know. So,
and you don't want to know. Even if you've seen the Human Centipede trilogy. No.
Very inside baseball. Very.
Inside.
All right, Alex, you said you had some shenanigans to discuss, so.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Just move away from, the inside baseball.
Yeah, you go ahead and laugh, freaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so he would. Yep. First 30 seconds, he'd be like, oh. Then he'd be struggling to stay awake. He'd be heaving and wheezing his way in, out for 2 hours. I just wanted to be quiet to get that sound effect. I'm going to use it in the future.
Here, should I say this?
Yep.
I'm gonna read this meme. That this was one of those memes that I had to read twice. And if you have children, and I'm about to ruin a beloved, I'm just gonna read it. I once bought all the toys from Toy Story, and then proceeded to cum all over Jesse's face. I then left the room, satisfied in the knowledge that all the other toys would be trying to comfort her, but knowing they couldn't remove the cum to avoid suspicion. And the first comment is, you know what? I really don't need to be a part of this group that bad.
Yeah.
Well,
that's awful.
All right. Anyways, proceed with your story.
All right. Well, for everyone who doesn't watch our show regularly, I would like to advise you all that when you're out there filming shenanigans for yourself, the internet in general, or maybe for us in particular, don't film vertically, asshole. It's not that hard. The more
I know that drives you nuts.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And that's for freaker especially. Don't ever do that again. But if for whatever reason you feel you have to, please do it in vertical. Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to run through this quick. I'm not going to bring the slideshow up. This is interesting. Worst sequels ever made. Okay. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Agree, disagree? I don't remember. I haven't seen this since the 90s.
I don't care.
Then tell her to do it the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, American Pie 2. I liked American Pie 2.
I don't remember.
That's when they're doing the painting job at the lesbian house, remember? And Stifler goes in to find proof that they're lesbians. And he comes out with the big purple dildo. He's like, big purple dildos for all. No, all right. Twilight's all of it sucked. Ew. See, it says worst sequels. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Skull, Crystal Skull. Not strong.
Come on. It's not that bad.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I don't remember that one.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Grown Ups 2. Yeah, I didn't like it. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I didn't really mind it.
Happy New Year, Gordon.
Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. Yeah, that sucked. Staying Alive. Yeah, that sucked. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, that sucked. The Whole 10 Yards. Yeah, that sucked. I haven't seen the second Joker yet, but from what everybody said, it sucks. Yeah. Little Folkers. Yeah, it sucked. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Super sucked. Species 2. Sucked. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Sucked. Dumb and Dumber 2. Sucked. From Dusk Till Dawn 2. Texas Blood Money. Sucked.
Yeah.
The Cloverfield Paradox. I have not seen it.
It was okay.
Okay, I haven't seen it. Taken 3. Sucked. Thor, The Dark Kingdom. Sucked. Terminator Genesis. Sucked. Zoolander 2. Sucked.
Yeah.
Highlander 2. Sucked. Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Sucked. Basic Instinct 2. Sucked. Independence Day Resurgence. Sucked. The Exorcist 2. The Heretic. Can't remember. Did it suck?
Yeah. It was directed by John Boorman.
Okay. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 sucked. Transformers: The Last Night sucked. Batman and Robin quadruple sucked. Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, God, it was terrible. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, yeah, it was awful. Space Jam: A New Legacy, didn't even give it the time of day. I hate LeBron James.
Yep.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, didn't even bother.
Tex, please chime in.
Yeah, please say something, Tex. What did he say?
It sucks so bad. I love it.
Oh, Speed 2, Cruise Control, awful.
Yeah.
A Good Day to Die Hard.
Let me check Frank's schedule and see if they're reviewing that one.
Yeah. Rings. I never saw Rings. The Expendables 4. Yeah, that was awful. Yeah. Superman 4. Yeah, that was not good. Halloween Resurrection. Yeah, that one was bad. Scary Movie 5. Yeah, it was kind of eh. American Psycho 2. Talk about a movie that should have let it be.
Yeah, the bus scene.
Yeah, that's what my sister said too. Ooh, Jaws 4.
You're about to get canceled, bro. I love that.
Jaws 4, The Revenge. Awful. Super Babies 2. Awful. Tall Girl 2. Never heard of the first one. Mean Girls 2. Okay. Home Alone 4. Go fuck yourself. The Kissing Booth. I don't know. Son of Mask. Yeah, it was pretty awful. It was pretty awful. I think Alex was disagreeing with the assessment of Die Hard.
I like Die Hard 4. In terms of the rating for the 5 Die Hard movies, first is the best, then number 3, then number 4, then number 2, then number 5.
Okay.
Die Hard 4 is that. Wrong. It's good. I saw it in the theater. It's good, but it's not blow your mind.
I don't like it because it's not a Christmas movie.
I got you, Tex.
So I should have saved the picture, but I had this thing pop up on Facebook saying it was like different masks from movies. Okay. And it was like you get the powers of this person. Okay. So it had like Iron Man, Batman, Wolverine, Deadpool, Darth Vader, and then there were like a couple more, but then there was the mask. Jim Carrey, the mask. That's the mask I would want. Because then I could be whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Right? So that would be for me.
That almost sounds like a loophole answer, though. If you're pressed into choosing a specific mask, excluding that one, because that's the whatever you want it to be, you got to choose a certain thing.
Now, with this mask, you get everything associated with the mask. Being with Iron Man, do you get the money from Tony Stark with the smarts? No. Because Iron Man's smart. So no? Okay. Darth Vader. I think I'm going Vader.
Right on.
Yeah.
And Gordon, those were the worst movie sequels that Nick was reading from a list of.
Yeah. Oh, just a quick list. Yeah.
No.
See, no. So apparently not.
I forgot to do this for Bolo, but I'm going to do it for both Bolo and Tex.
Wrong.
7 days away. Next Monday, Trump is back in office.
Well, there you go.
And we're going to be here at that time.
Yeah, so we'll be here to see if the world actually ends.
And if we become the 51st state before the world ends.
Yes. So no, Text, to answer your question, you'd just be a dude in a black suit with armor.
Yeah.
But at least if I chose, like if you were Iron Man, at least you could fly.
Yes, you can fly. Right? And what else can he do besides fly and fly fast? He can talk to people.
Yes, and he's got the computer in his head. So
yeah, for playing nope, because Mr. Trudeau is on his way out, then that means he doesn't care about anything but himself between now and March, when the Liberal Party selects a new leader.
Yes.
And then from March until October, because that's when the election here in Canada is going to be, then the Liberal Party leader, who will also be the Prime Minister, I think it'd be cool if it was a woman for a few months, just like it was before Chrétien got elected back in the 90s. Yeah.
With Kim Campbell?
Was it Kim Campbell?
I believe so. I believe it was
so.
Kim Campbell.
Yeah, it was someone.
Yeah.
That's right. Trudeau.
You Texas people always write French things weird.
That is Ohio mob boss Frank, I will have you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's such a vast difference between them.
Right, I think there is. Yeah.
Ooh. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Guns.
Yeah, buying a gun, a small gun, it's going to look nice, but it's going to cost me over $1,000, and each bullet is going to cost 10 cents at your local Walmart. Can't wait. Wow. Have you ever watched it again, Gordon? Not on MDMA or ecstasy or weed or alcohol. That's the real question. All right. And looking at Frank's schedule, they will be reviewing Die Hard 5 on Thursday, January 23rd. Coming up tomorrow, if they are still sticking to the schedule, will be Carry On. I think that was released either early this year or late last year. I think it was late last year, Carry On. I haven't seen it yet. It's a Netflix movie, so it's going to be in the next month or so that I see it. Looks decent. And then Die Hard 3 on Thursday on The Harsh Truth.
So I know you try your best to avoid trailers. Have you seen anything for the Wolfman yet?
I did, unfortunately, because I saw the trailer in the theater.
Oh, that's right, for Nosferatu, right? What did you think? I don't know. It took me a minute. Like once I figured out what it was, I was kind of like, like I don't know.
I like Christopher Abbott. He's a good actor, but it didn't blow my mind. I think Blumhouse was the production company, and they do some okay stuff, but it reminds me of The Boogeyman, and there were some other movies that were released this year and last year that had decent ideas, but they just weren't executed very well.
Now, Blumhouse, did they do the original Saw?
No.
They've done some horror. Why am I thinking?
It was Twisted Pictures and Lionsgate that were the distributors for the first Saw.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember, like the logo. It's Blumhouse, you said?
Yeah, and Blumhouse, they started around, I want to say 2012, because by 2014 they had done It Follows, which is really good.
Okay, they've done fuck those guys. The Purge, haven't they? That's their mask. Oh, they did the movie with they also did the drum movie.
Whiplash.
That was great.
Yes.
That was a great movie. They also did the one with the guy who played Professor X with the different Split.
Oh yeah, James McAvoy.
Yeah, that was a good movie. But I guess Blumhouse did that too. Okay.
Yeah, I do know that Carry On is available now on Netflix. Yes. Are you pimping for Netflix, Gordon? You think you're going to make a few dollars by saying that? Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I'm just looking at the future. Oh, these are all theaters.
No, I don't think they will, Freaker.
28 years later. Oh, they're doing in Megan too. I think I knew that. I think I might get on the Red Dawn, to be honest with you. I like me Red Dawn.
Original Red Dawn?
Yes, 84.
Yeah.
So I think I might throw my hat into that one, but make sure that I'm around.
They have it. I like that. The Walmart of horror.
I like that. That's actually a really good description. It's a very apt description to be like, oh, okay. Like they're not great, but you know, they're not like. Go ahead.
But if Blumhouse is the Walmart of horror, what does that make Trauma films? What is lower than Walmart is what I'm saying.
Like thrift, like not thrift shop, but like
convenience store in a crack house neighborhood kind of place.
See, I mean, I'm all about like flea markets and stuff. Maybe a flea market. I would love like thrift stores and stuff. And I'm sure like because Casey's found all his belts at fucking flea markets. I'd love to go to an actual big flea market.
I was going to make a Casey joke too, but I just couldn't get there.
Yeah, well, he does enough of it on his own. So.
Oh.
So you said you had some story we kind of ripped through here. So.
Yeah. Tex has got his perpetual tinfoil cowboy hat on, so I'm going to throw this at him. This concerns the old saying, you'll own nothing and be happy, that we heard throughout the pandemic. Oh, it's part of the World Economic Forum to put us all into prison cities and terminate 90% of us. Bullshit. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy is a phrase from a 2018 prediction for 2030, published by the World Economic Forum. From 2018, not from 2020 or 21, 2018. Likely in turn based on a 2016 article in which Danish social democrat Ida Auken outlines her vision of the future. The phrase has been used by critics who accuse the WEF of desiring restrictions on ownership of private property. The phrase has also been used by critics of the subscription business model and software as a service. So this was something she wrote about in a fictional kind of way, which you can read here. She was not saying that this is her wet dream of what she wanted the world to be. This was saying this is what the world could be. So this you'll own nothing and be happy, this was not said by Klaus Schwab. And neither was the phrase, you will eat the bugs. That's something Alex Jones made up. Because Alex Jones's brain has been fried. So, Tex, if you can show me an unedited, unaltered, non-AI video clip of Klaus Schwab saying, you will eat the bugs, or you'll own nothing and be happy. There you go. Ball is in your court, good sir.
Hey! Speaking about balls being in someone's mouth.
Court.
Oh, well, I wanted to say mouth. But I'm just gonna say in his mouth.
Have you seen my winner?
I don't know what August. I haven't seen either one. So.
Oh, Terrifier 3 had some story to it and some good special effects. August Underground, that entire trilogy is awful. I would not recommend it. Yeah, well, they paid me, so fuck you.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'll just give him fuck, I don't know here. Where is that one? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. I skipped right over it.
Man, we haven't played that in a while.
I know.
Here, Tex, I'll give you this one from our point of view, and I can find it, and this will say everything for the next 7 days. And Tex rebuttal.
Okay. We'll rip to this one quick. I'll actually share this. Whoa, what?
Who?
Okay. Who's Hobo Jim?
Yeah, this is someone I have. Were they on Derailed or something?
So movies that could have been. Again, we won't spend. I won't try to spend a lot of time on this. So anyone that's heard of these, the only one I know is I heard of the Nicolas Cage Superman.
Yeah.
So I think we all heard that one. So let's see. Napoleon. Oh.
Oh, Kubrick was going to do it. Interesting, but Ridley Scott ended up doing it.
Yeah, the film Waterloo came out in 19. Okay, I had no idea. Okay, so Volume 3 for Kill Bill. I don't think they could have done a third one. I thought it ended really good. I liked it.
The homeless guy.
Oh. Killer Crow. Spin-off from the Glorious Bastards. Okay, as long as it's Antarctica, not here. Heart of Darkness.
Wow, by Orson Welles.
Orson Welles, yeah. Adapted from Heart of Darkness. Okay, I've heard of the book Heart of Darkness.
Yeah.
Nocturnal Fears. Steven Spielberg.
When was that to be a thing?
I don't know. Oh, it's supposed. Okay, a sequel for E.T. basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, I'd never.
That's a weird title, though.
Right? It was a 9-page treatment. Yeah, okay, no. It was much darker than the first one. Okay. So he walked away from it. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Little Mermaid. But they did a couple, like, like direct to video ones. I know that because my ex was really into she really likes Little Mermaid. So,
oh, yeah.
Superman Lives, Tim Burton. That's one we all heard about with Nicolas Cage. So,
Superman Lives.
Yeah. With the script from big time comic book lover Kevin Smith. The Devil's Triangle.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so The Exorcist, yeah. A UFO movie starring Marlon Brando, Steve McQueen, and Charlton Heston about men being trapped in the Bermuda Triangle. Okay. Howard Hughes biop with Christopher Nolan.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yep. Let's see. One Jackie Robinson biop with Spike Lee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He wrote 5 drafts.
Yep. Makes sense.
East Promises sequel. Ghost Stories by Steven Spielberg. The Halo movie. Didn't they do a Halo movie? But they're talking about doing one way earlier. With Peter Jackson.
I don't think they ever got the funding for that.
Edgar Allan Poe movie with Sly Stallone.
Weird.
That's weird. Yep. Wow. Batman Year One. Darren
Aronofsky.
Thank you.
No, I don't think Darren Aronofsky would have been a good fit for that.
Ronnie Rocket.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. The story of a one-legged detective who, upon entered a different dimension, finds himself stalked by a dwarf with the ability to control electricity.
Yes, we need to see this by David Lynch before he dies. Yes, please. Yes.
That could be nice and crazy.
That'd be awesome.
Dino. It was back in 92. Potential Martin Scorsese. Oh, a Dean Martin biop.
Oh.
I'd be interested to know that. Would by Martin Scorsese? Yeah, I'd be down to think for that. At the Mountain of Madness. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Alexander the Great. Anyways, this is fucking lame. All right.
by Baz Luhrmann. No.
Who's Baz Luhrmann?
Baz Luhrmann did Moulin Rouge,
Oh.
Strictly Ballroom, Romeo and Juliet from '96.
Oh, the Leonardo one?
Yeah. Yeah, Tex, his hair stopped giving a fuck long before that.
So Scream 3 starring Matthew Lillard, considered by many to be the worst of the film in the Scream franchise. Scream 3 could look a lot different and not been for awful events that took place at Columbine High School in 1999.
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think Frank and crew mentioned that on an episode of The Harsh Truth. I can't remember what they were reviewing. I could be wrong. Maybe that was in the Night Watch Zone.
So the original plan was the movie to have Lillard come back from the grave and lead a bunch of Ghostface wannabes in a high school massacre. Well, after Columbine tragedy, Wes Craven obviously ditched that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy premise, but I see why they got rid of it.
A complete unknown.
Like a rolling stone.
Yep. Yeah, I'll see that at some point.
When it comes out on DVD.
Sounds like a cartoon character.
Okay, so you're an old school wrestling fan. This is so Watch Mojo ranks the 20 greatest WWE entrance songs of all time. Okay. Number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2, Hulk Hogan. Honestly, I'm a huge Austin guy. For the song, I switch. Hogan's number 1. Real American is my favorite, like, coming to the ring song. Number 3 is The Rock. Number 4 is John Cena. Number 5, Shawn Michaels. Number 6, Are You Ready by DX. And then I think this is where you would start to get lost. Randy Orton voices. Chris Jericho, Batista. Triple H, you know the game, of course, because I spit water and booze everywhere in the house. Kurt Angle, yeah, so after that, yeah. But yeah, I would always put Real American number 1. Always. Always.
For the glass breaking for Stone Cold, that always gets the most biggest. Yeah, there's some English for you. Most biggest pops from the audience, no matter what.
Actually, yeah, because if you did see this last week on the Netflix premiere, yeah, Hulk Hogan got booed out of the fucking building.
But he was in L.A., I think.
Yeah, but still, so is Undertaker.
Yeah.
And Taker's a big I think just wrestling fans are just sick of Hulk Hogan's shit.
Yeah. But how many people know about the Undertaker's podcast and that he's right?
All the wrestling fans would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very good. Yeah, I remember those times.
So speaking of music, I'll give you the top 10. We'll see how fast I go through it. So 50 best-selling albums worldwide. Does everybody know what the first one is?
Like a Rolling Stone.
No, it's not Bob Dylan. That's that. Number 1 is Michael Jackson Thriller.
Wow.
65.8 million. So this is crazy. So number 2 is Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. So 65 is the top. Number 2 is 43. That's how much bigger Thriller is.
Jesus. Number
3 is Bodyguard by Whitney Houston at 41 million. Grease, the soundtrack, is 38 million. Led Zeppelin 4 is 35 or 36. Back in Black is 35 million. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac is 35.5. So AC/DC was 35.8. The Bee Gees or Saturday Night Fever soundtrack is 34.6. Michael Jackson's Bad is 33.6 million. I wouldn't have guessed that. And rounding out, okay, actually, 2 Canadian women. Number 10, Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, was 33.6 million. And coming in at number 11, Come On Over by Shania Twain with 33.5. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't have ever thought that they had been that. And then actually, you go down to number 19 is Celine Dion with 29.8 million. That's pretty cool. Just kind of doing some quick ones, notable ones here. Nirvana Nevermind, 27.8 million worldwide. I always thought there'd have been way more. I felt like everybody had that fucking CD. Not everybody.
Yeah, it seemed at the time it was played to death.
Oh, it definitely was played to death. So this is impressive so this is best-selling albums. I don't know if this is physical copies or not, but coming in at number 16 is Adele. At 21, her album 21 in 2011 sold 30.1 million copies.
Yeah.
That is fucking impressive for 2011, considering how deep into digital music we were. Because there's no one else, nothing else. That's the newest album. Everything else is 70s, 80s, 90s, of course. That's crazy. That's really good considering what year that album came out.
Yes.
Hotel California at 30.1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's an album I thought everybody had as well. So,
all us old folks.
I'll shut up for a while. I've talked a lot. Go ahead. It's you now.
Speaking of old folks, I want to bring up this comment from Frank. Phone Booth from 2002 with Colin Farrell. Great movie. I understand why it went straight to video. It makes it a little bit more of an underground gem. When I first saw it, I loved it. So I watched it again, and then I watched it again. I don't usually watch movies more than once, but I've seen that a good few times. Great movie, great pacing. I'm glad they didn't hire Michael Bay for that movie, because one of his questions when he was rooting for being director for that movie was, well, when can we get him out of the booth? Completely just not in the game that the whole thing takes place in the phone booth, Mr. Bay. Take your Bay explosions elsewhere.
That's what I really liked. Buried with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
And again, just creepy as fuck. Shot in the coffin. Gave me anxiety. But yes, I did enjoy Phone Booth as well. I thought it was very well done. I'm not going to get as into it as you, but yeah, yes, I completely agree.
And if Casey is still here, I wouldn't think he is, but if he is, great, because I got a little revelation for him. Well, this is awkward. Look at the Earth in the middle.
Oh my god!
And set.
Everything is ruined. Everything.
Yep. There you go, Casey. We have observed all other planets to be round, but somehow the Earth is flat. And not only that, a square. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Wrong.
Wrong.
Never far. he's skulking now. He's lurking in the background.
Yeah. Just pervertedly sitting there. He's really close right now at the camera. He's watching Showgirls now, so he's distracted.
Oh, no. And I forgot to do this in the beginning, but Tex, we're so glad you could take time out of your busy day from creating the ultimate hillbilly weapon, a multi-dimensional 27-blade chainsaw that runs on the converted power of Ted Cruz's annoying voice. Thank you very much.
Right.
Are you trying to imagine what a multi-directional 27-blade chainsaw would look like?
Yes.
Yes. I'm not good at drawing, so I can't, give you a visual on that.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think about like what it'd be like.
Think of a steady cam rig without the camera, but then there's a ring going around the person who's wearing the chainsaws. So the chainsaw blades are connected to the ring, and then you there's a backpack with the thing that you fire it up with, and then you just run through the forest so you can chug beers and run at the same time and chop stuff down. So your hands are free to drink beer. Yeah.
I like where your head's at on that.
Well, get him out of there. Jesus. We don't want him in Canada, so he's not coming back here. I think he revoked his Canadian citizenship once he went to America. So
I think so too.
He's got to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I jumped on YouTube, and Casey's not on YouTube right now, so I was gonna go shit talk him. So he's not there. So
Wow.
He dripped acid.
Yeah, that's one for the books. So
yeah.
And there's no way, Chad, that you can try and cover that by saying, yeah, he had it in a drip, like he was in a hospital or something. Nope. No, you meant dropped, but you fucked up.
Yeah. So, you know what, Chadney? I love you, but... Did you go to the gym today?
I sure did.
Yeah, what did you do today?
Upper body.
Upper? So when you do upper, like you just do arms, chest, back, just blow everything out? Is that what you do? Like,
yeah, there are two workouts for the upper body, and I alternate between them. So upper body A is where I start with the chest, and then I alternate that with the back for 3 or 4 exercises, then go down to 2 sets for the shoulders, and then 3 sets for the triceps, 2 for the biceps, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just I like doing supersets all the time. I really do.
They're great. I
love superset and everything. And I've gone lighter, more reps.
Yeah.
More sets, more reps. So usually go 4 for 12 on everything, because I've just lightened the weights, because I found it a lot easier on the joints, especially in the elbows and stuff. Much nicer, right? So, and I don't do leg day, so I skip leg
at
day.
all.
No, I'm carting around fucking just under 300 pounds all the time, walking around. My legs are good. My legs are fine. I do stretches and stuff like that, but to do actually like full weights, I don't anymore, because I can't do with both legs, because one leg's way stronger than the other.
Yeah.
And it's awkward as fuck, and I don't want to jump between legs. So I just, aside from doing some stretches and stuff like that, I skip leg day. I guess I make the cardinal sin of skipping leg day. I did back and bi today. And then chest and try was, so then I do chest and tries. That was on Saturday. I had to work yesterday. So tomorrow's going to be shoulders and forearms. Yeah. And then I think there's some abs. Wait. Yeah, Thursday I'm going to Sum 41. Sum 41 and Gob.
Farewell tour?
Yes. Until they need more money and they come back. So which is inevitably what's going to happen. So, but I want to see him. I can hear you saying, why would you do that? Because if you don't watch trailers, I looked up what the set list is, and I'm looking really forward to it. It's a very good mix. They go through almost 3 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Is this happening in Calgary?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So it sucks it's in the Saddledome, because it is not the greatest place to see a show, because the weird acoustics of the building, because it looks like a fucking saddle. But it's still going to be a fun show, I think.
Excellent. And are there any smaller bands that are opening for them?
I thought it was just them and Gob, to be honest with you.
No, there's got to be someone else.
You would think, eh? Well, I don't know. If they're going to go for 3 hours, right? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, maybe there is like another smaller band. Let's see. I'll just check really quick here. That's a pretty good set list. Da-da-da-da-da. What is the hell is the date here? Oh, that's from okay. Never mind. September. Sorry. Da-da-da-da. Okay, 16th. Calgary. Open. Oh no. Pup and Gob. So Pup. I don't know who Pup is. I have to look them up. Actually, I'll just click on their name. Pathetic Use of Potential is a Canadian rock group. I've never heard of them. So that who is opening. Pup and Gob.
Okay.
All right. Now that we've established that.
Playing in Kelowna. Nice.
Do you have anything other stories you would like to discuss?
You know, okay, yes. I'll bring up a what I think is a good example of a clickbait story. Just to give the fake news callers more ammunition.
Oh,
Today.
while I'm thinking about it, just for forget again, Bush is touring Canada.
What?
Yeah.
Is he giving away paintings?
No, Bush, like Bush X.
Oh.
Dumbass.
It's not the same band. Sure, Gavin is there, but it's all different guys. I don't know. Half of Canadians $200 or less away from not being able to pay bills. Poll. Now, this is problematic because it should say half of Canadians polled are $200 or less away. Yeah, sure, it says poll at the end, but still, screw you, Craig Lord. And there is a comment in here somewhere. So here we go. That would be 50% of the Canadians polled, not all Canadians. If they could poll every single Canadian, then sure, you would have an accurate number at that point. But no.
Good night, Frankie. Love you.
Thank you for being here, Frank. Really appreciate it.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's dumb because polls should include how many people were polled and where they live. Now, if we could get more specific as to what their income is, great. Probably some privacy concerns around that. So this is very deceitful, I would say. That this should be completely rewritten. I don't think it says how many were polled. But I don't know that half of Canadians...
right there. MPN's latest finding rely on IPOS polling of more than 2,000 Canadian adults from December 6th to December 17th. So 2,000 people. How many millions or billion are in Canada now?
We've got 40 million approximately in Canada. And 2,000?
2,000. Yeah. Now, who of these people, just sit on a computer or their phone or whatever, were able to take this poll?
So 2,000 people out of 40 million is 0.00005.
Wow.
So 2,000, and I hate to say this, but it goes with the saying, random yahoos are $200 away from not being able to pay bills. I feel bad for those people. And it's a sign of the times because everything is just gastronomically and stupidly expensive. But no, this title should not be here. Shame on you, Craig Lord. You're a pile of garbage.
So, and that is, and of course, I'm not reading that bullshit because when Canadians polled, so 2,000 people, we already did the percentages. Okay. And to add on to what you said, Alex, is like, what are these people's like? What is their current situation? Over like, and there's more to it. Like, do you have a vehicle payment? Do you have numerous vehicle payments? Are you one of these schmucks that every time a new cell phone comes out, you have to buy it? Like, what are the choices that you're making? Now, do not get it twisted. I know there are a lot of people doing a lot of work that are being very underpaid for the work that they're doing, and I completely agree with that. That becomes a problem of, in my opinion, going after the companies such as Walmart and stuff are paying a shit wage to these people when the company is making billions of dollars. Billions. You know, and I'm really getting tired of hearing the guys like Ben Shapiro and whatnot say, well, you know, someone has to get rich because they're putting all the blah, 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 and they you know, the excuses of why the rich are rich. No, not at all. Okay, should there be some tax exemptions? Yes, but when you have corporations, when their workers are having to rely on food stamps and other government social means to buy food because they're not being paid a livable wage, that's a problem. There's no other way. You can spin it how you want about the rich being rich and guys did this and guys like that, sure. But when grocery stores are making billions of dollars in profit, there's an issue. A huge issue. You know, the wife wanted to buy roasts from Costco the other day. $70 for 2 roasts. 70. That's yeah. That's one meal. You know, that's maybe a little more than a meal. Maybe there'd be some leftovers for someone to take some for lunch next day. But that's $70, not including your like potatoes or veggies, whatever the hell you're gonna have as a side. And you wonder why people eat like shit. You wonder why they'd rather go buy the $5 bag of hot dogs and 3 bags of chips for $10 or the Walmart chips for, you know, $1.99 instead of eating like a good protein meal.
Yep, because eating healthy is not cheap. I don't care who says what. I don't go out to drink. Rarely do I go out for a meal. Poor girlfriend, I know. I try and spoil her when I can. So I'm not a complete heartless, cheap bastard. Not completely, but I don't spend money on many other things aside from good, clean, quality food, or what I think is good, clean, quality food. And it's not cheap. Definitely not.
Nope.
Even if you put aside avocados and just go with basic fruit and vegetables, it's not cheap.
No. A box of chicken, and again, you want to get into how the chicken is raised, I really don't care. We get boxes of chicken from Costco. I'm a chicken whore. I love chicken. But I remember that stuff. I remember those boxes being like $27 a box. They're like $44 now. You know, like, and again, I'm fortunate enough, knock on wood, I make a good living. My wife has a good living. But again, when people say that, you know, oh, you make this, yeah. I sacrificed a lot of shit to be where I am now. I've said it. I don't know if I said it on here to people that are watching the show now. I know some of them. I know guys know this because they're my friends, but I missed the first 6 years of my son's life between oil field and long haul. And I missed a lot of shit when I was plowing snow. That there were parties that I missed, Christmas parties, there's football games, there's shit I missed because of my job. So I sacrificed a lot of shit to get, you know, to be comfortable enough to be like, okay, I can buy a $45 box of chicken. But still, like, I feel the pain of people knowing like that's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
You know, like we had pork chops tonight. And 3 pork chops, I mean, this wasn't badly priced. It was $17. You know, good Lord.
I try and buy all my meat from Costco as well. So smoked ham and lean ground beef, because buying it at the store is it's a joke.
Yep.
The amount I can get from Costco when compared to the little amount I get from the store, it's a joke. It's absolutely silly.
And that's lunch. That's lunch. Lunch is, you'd always think of like being a kind of a cheaper meal. It's lunch, you know, you're not filling yourself. It's a midday food, right? That's ridiculous. We went out to BP's on Saturday night for dinner, and I had a small pizza, which, I mean, come on, that's a clap for Nick, who used to eat a large pizza without a fucking problem. I ate a small. Kim had choice. We go to BP's because she can get this weird power bowl dish that she likes, and we split an appetizer. Yeah, she gets, it's like kiwan and chicken and rice and all that kind of weird shit in it, right? And we got like a platter to start with, like some cactus cut chips and Thai bites and some banana bread, it was called. It was $70 for me and Kim to go for dinner. Yeah. Yeah, I see why you hunt. If I were you, Tex, no, I mean, questions that I'd have to ask you to be better answered while you're live is the hogs you guys can hunt down in Texas, like basically kill as many as you want because they're destroying your guys' ecosystem. Are they edible? I sound dumb saying that, but like, can you eat the fuckers? Because I mean, if that were the case, I'd be slaughtering those hogs. Like, I really would be. I'd be killing the fuck out of them.
Yeah. How much do bullets cost down there? All you need is a good aim and some bullets, and boom, you got hundreds of pounds worth of cow meat.
No, hog, yeah. I said, like feral hogs.
I know. I'm talking about Texas comment.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Not to tell tales out of school, but mom and dad, they're not extravagant eaters. They don't get the most swanky thing on the menu. They're not drinkers. They don't opt for, the best service or anything like that. Just regular stuff. And it costs them $48. That is disgusting. But at least you're not paying the GST. Oh, we had eggs for $48. Jesus.
Okay, I have no problem slow cooking stuff. We love our slow cooker. So I was just curious, like, oh yeah, I would have a freezer full too as well. That makes complete sense. Yeah.
Now, tougher meat than regular pork, so you have to slow cook. Is it possible that you slice it really thin and cook it on a grill and that's good enough? Or no, you have to slow cook it. You don't have any other choice. Either that you're eating, shoe leather or something.
So yeah, you'd have to like tenderize the fuck out of it before you cooked it, right? Like,
you got to smash it with a sledgehammer to loosen it up.
Yeah, like Junior style when that dude comes into his house and he.
It was great.
It was an awesome, and like I know you love it. That's the shot panning up on him, right?
Yeah.
Great, I know, great shot. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's absurd.
Coop full of chickens and I get 6. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I would go for because I love eggs. So we actually have a guy at work now. He's got chickens again, and yeah, $3 a dozen. So that's a pretty good deal.
Now, Tex, do you do like Rocky and take a couple eggs and crack them into a glass and just chug the glass? No, I don't think it's like that, but that would be awesome if. Because they're farm raised, I imagine. Now, this is stupid of me to say, lower in cholesterol. So you just take a bunch and you have a giant frying pan, crack them in there, cook them up, have a whole bunch of scrambled egg. That would be awesome. I would love that.
Me too. And that's, again, the eggs we got were all different sizes, like some big ones and some small ones. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So fuck that Rocky shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. When I first saw Rocky, I thought, yeah, that's not... Yeah. You get salmonella from that.
Salmonella. That's exactly what I thought too.
You go jogging immediately after that, you'd be having the poops in your pants. Oh, speaking of.
What?
We got some family drama.
Aqua
4 for my fucking tattoo. The same stuff I gave you.
This couldn't wait?
No. I didn't think you were still on the show, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here jerking my dick.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Wow.
All right, we get it after.
Well, ask Mom. Maybe she knows where it is.
No, she told me to ask you. Like,
Okay, well then fuck off, and I'll tell you when I'm done. Fuck.
That was great. Do it again.
Fuck off.
No, I did.
Interlude by Cohen.
Now, to address Chad's second comment of the show, my first show of 2025. So you were in a pudding coma between January 1st and 12th of this year, I assume.
Yeah, because he's old and likes pudding.
Thank you for being here, Dad. Thanks for chiming in with your $48 egg lunch.
Yeah, go down. Good Lord.
Sharpen the pencil on that will ya?
Yeah, stop spending money. What are you talking about? You're not even in there anymore. Remember, you fucked up. I get the beta.
I get the Santa hat.
Oh, well, I want the beta.
I approve Nick's fear. That should be a YouTube show in and of itself. Just cuts of you guys throwing shade at each other.
Oh, fuck. We throw a lot of shade at each other.
That'd be awesome.
And we were in the gym today, and like, he's so much shorter than me, the poor kid. And he said something, and I was like, what was that, little fella? He's just like, fuck off. Speaking of that kid, Colin, treat your stepmom. All right. We've all rode escalators before, correct?
That's how you're starting this.
Yes. Because, well, now you can already probably see how this is going to go. So, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let me see if I can pinpoint where it happens.
I forgot there was music there. All right, so this guy's like, I got a great idea. I'm going to ride the bed there. Now wait for it. I like how they zoom in. He's moving. Now, I think we've all thought of doing this. We really have, I think. But this is like, I thought it was going to happen right as soon as he got past.
Yeah.
But he got a little further. And as soon as, yeah. Damn! Nice timing. But I think right about here, he was like, I don't think I'm that drunk. But of course, now, what is the saying we've always heard? Nothing good happens after 2 in the morning. This happened on a Thursday, mind you. It must have been a hell of a wing night. At 3:08 a.m. Now, I don't know if he died, because if you watch here at the end here, he does kind of have his flipper moving. It's like, ah! Now, I can't tell if this here is a leg or not, but just for future reference, boys and girls, that is not how you ride an escalator.
That guy was dumb.
Very dumb.
Now, I'm so glad that you said 3:08 a.m. as opposed to saying 3:08 a.m. in the morning, which is redundant and dumb. Either say 3:08 a.m. or 3:08 in the morning. Saying 3:08 a.m. in the morning means I don't have to listen to anything else anyone has to say if they're going to be redundant like that. So just a lesson for the class.
So I have a question for you. If you were to say something about a multi-million-dollar conglomerate, and it's pretty damaging the claim you're making, could they sue you?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, so I just read this on a wrestling page. So this is from Dave Meltzer. He is a wrestling writer. He's always been very critical of the WWE. and he's said a lot of dumb shit. He's a big AEW guy. They do no wrong, but this seems like it could be pretty damaging if you're going to say something like this, and this could get you into hot water. So he wrote, the Palisades fire are proof to what I've been saying. WWE doesn't care about anybody's safety. All those pyros of Raw, from Raw, because they had a bunch of pyro they set off outside, probably started them. I can say this, though. When you have ever seen a fire start right after an AEW event? Never. Tony Khan wouldn't let this happen. I don't think you can just say that shit. Like, because because especially with what's happening right now. Like, I think if they wanted to, they could maybe go after him for that.
And they should. They should bring him into court and sit him down and say, okay, you said this. Let's see your evidence.
Mm-hmm.
And watch him flip around like a fish out of water.
So is that like a defamation of character or whatever? They could,
Defamation, slander, more like it, perhaps.
Well, it may sound fake, but it does say like someone did look, and it is on his X. So I don't know for sure or not. So,
how you doing, Brody? Happy New Year! It's been a while. You know what? I'm gonna start calling him Svelte Brody now.
Svelte, yeah, he's looking pretty hot.
Smart meter, yeah, sure. Also, that sounds fake. So, Svelte Brody is calling you out. He wants you to share that tweet. There's more. And Nick chokes under pressure.
No, I got it right here. Again, I could actually go on X and have to look to see if he actually said it, but
all those pyros for Raw probably started them. So he's giving himself an out there by saying probably. He's not saying for sure. So he's not making an actual claim. He's just saying, well, I think it could be this.
I can jump on X really quick and see, but
he's not willing to, explain his position for whatever reason.
Right.
But now we jump from that stupid person to stupid people in general. Wasn't the show indoors? How does pyro indoors? No?
It was outside the building, they're saying, bro. It was indoors, but they shot a bunch off outside the stadium.
And it caused the LA fires that we now see. Got it.
Again, I'm trying to find it to see if, But
yes. Tech, some people do that. Some people will, and I have an example of this. Some people will intentionally say something dumb and wrong just for engagement and clicks and attention. It's stupid and it shouldn't be done in this day and age. And it's definitely an example of there is such thing as bad publicity, and there is such thing as, negative attention. Smart meter on the building. So where the show was happening, there was a smart meter there, and the pyrotechnics caused it to blow up, and that's what started the fires. Is that where we're going with this? You're going to be a segment on this show one day.
Yeah, I can't find it. Whatever.
Oh, maybe it got deleted.
So, stupid people, what you got?
Yes. You sent to me a few of them.
And I thrive on it, really.
Because everything that we've done, almost everything we've done that's dumb, has not been preserved on the internet forever. So I will start with a compilation of gym cringe that you sent me. And this is pretty short. I edited this down a little bit. So cringe.
Jesus, that's a strong vagina. Damn, it's not working. Yeah, Ichabod.
Now, if everyone was doing leg presses like that, then yes, I would skip leg day as well, because that is how you destroy your ankles.
Mm-hmm.
That is dumb and
That
fake
is dumb.
and clarified butter ghee. Oh yeah, look at him go.
That guy's fucked.
Really? Now, this has got to be a troll. There's no way that anyone is doing this in all seriousness.
I wish someone would, because it's awesome.
And if we keep going to the next one, I saw a few comments that this person has incredibly good balance for having shoes like that on and being on a treadmill. Sure.
Yeah.
But you still look dumb. Like, what the hell is that? Is she exercising a demon?
Exercise demon.
The ultimate defeating of the purpose. I just got to say, hot. I don't know what kind of exercise that is, but I want to see more of it in the gym.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Yes, I am. The two old guys from the Muppets, they're based on the two old guys from Trading Places. I can't remember the names of either of those pairs of old guys, but yes, if I could do one of those impressions, I would for this segment. Now this guy's got something of a point, but biology he will learn at some point is pretty slow. So I didn't lose the gut, even though I did some hack squats, bro. Oh. That is just dumb. That's way too much flair on those feet. I'm not into muscle. Whoa. Now, there's a degree of hotness that I have seen in the gym with muscled up women. And I'm not talking about ones that look like the female equivalent of Arnold Schwarzenegger. No. The ones you see that do female bodybuilding competitions, their skin is burnt to a crisp and they've got muscles popping out of every which place. I agree. But the gym I go to, I've seen some pretty hot muscular women.
Yeah, we got some really good looking women at our gym too, like muscular ones that are, yeah.
Women should look like. Now, there's a degree. They can still look feminine and have sleek looking muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this, I just don't understand this. Why would you wear pants like that in the gym? Those are those knee-low crotch pants that I think are just dumb. And dumb.
Yeah, that guy fucks. He knows what's up.
He fucks everything every which way. Look at that guy. Awesome. No, fuck this. That's just dumb.
But this guy fucks.
Yeah, all day. I think what I'll do, because I have a green screen now, I'm going to take what that guy does, and it's going to be my next wallpaper.
Just him in the background fucking the whole show?
Yep, the whole show. I'm going to modify it, and he's going to be on either side. That's all he's going to be doing.
Just fucking your head.
Yes. And a little bit more in the way of gym cringe. Assisted pull-ups. I imagine you've done this exercise before. I have, back in the day. Now, for whatever reason, he's got a slap. You're wasting your time. Don't be dumb.
What the?
He's defeating the purpose of the negative.
Yeah, I don't. Wow, that's. Wow. That was wow.
Yeah, the gym is not a playground, but I'm sure he disagrees for whatever reason.
Yeah. Wow.
And one more from the gym. Tales from the gym is what it should be called. Oh, I'm sure we've seen this. I saw an example of this in my gym today. Not this specifically, but bro's doing the dumbbells. And he's like, oh, that was great. And I walk away. I walk away. Leave the dumbbells on the floor. I don't give a shit and I go home. And bro gets called out. It's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You going to put them away, bro? Oh, yeah, bro. For sure, bro. I'll do it right now, bro. And nope. Bye, bro. I'm out of here, bro. I wear my shades indoors, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate him with every fiber in my body.
He should be shot out of a cannon straight into a brick wall. Look at the bro with his shades. What a tool. Those. Do you remember from the old Mackenzie gym those dumbbells?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, I like those ones. Yeah. I like our gym have the round ones now. Much prefer than the what is it, the hexagon? The hard rubber hexagon style.
Yeah, the hard rubber hexagon that the Mackenzie gym has now and has
Now
for
I see.
years.
I haven't been to the Mackenzie gym, so
Ever in your life?
sorry, since they remodeled it.
Oh,
There you go.
great gym. Friend of ours, Crystal, she goes there and she posts gym selfies every once in a while. And she's not the only one in there, but it's a far cry from what it used to be population-wise in that gym.
Crystal,
A. I'll tell you later.
okay.
Actually, we have a private chat, so I will tell you now. Because I'll forget later, because that's what happens when you get old.
Because you're old as balls.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because balls are old. Driving. Man, you sent me, I think, this one. This should have been a fuck around and find out. But you know what? I'm using it here. Maybe I found this. I'm not sure.
He ran at me! Yeah, he's not far. Oh, shit.
That was probably right about here. Then he thought, oh yeah, I'm the man, bro. And all of a sudden, boom. And he's gone.
Oh, I hate stupid people. Seriously.
And he gets a... Oh.
God damn.
So lesson learned, don't catwalk your bike in oncoming traffic.
No shit. Brutal. That lay brutal. That's French for brutal.
Lay brutal means the brutal.
Yeah. The brutal.
Okay.
Right? Lay brutal.
Oh. All right. So Mustang pulls out in front of a semi and crashes into ditch. And dumb. Sure, it's honk honk. Yep. He's trying to do some Fast and Furious shit. And oh no.
I just saw a guy do this. He was getting into a Dodge Viper and they were kind of catcalling him and he got all pissy and tried to like be all cool and spin out and he was like, boom! And he crashed right into a parked vehicle. Oh, I gotta see if I can find it. I mean, wrecked.
R-E-K Ect. Yeah.
R-E-K. Oh, there it is. I already found it. All right. Hold on here. So I don't know what I'll turn it because I don't think there's any volume, but
Good.
Or there's no music. So
No balls!
What are they doing?
Oh, no way! He just fucking hit him with a car! No way! No!
Teddy, stop saying any shit.
Awesome.
Right? Like you would think that you have a car like that, you know how to drive it and to control it, right? Like so if you're gonna do something stupid like that, right? Just putting it out there.
Nope. And fail compilation.
And see what everybody around the shop is up to. Let's go check it out.
Oh!
And boom. Oh, but recovery. Whoa. And doodly boom.
Take that, you little bastard.
On your right. I added that sound effect. I rule.
Okay, I want to show you this Chad 7. I've seen this video before. I want to get the guy's Tex is going to say something smart ass. So I want to get an adult's what he would say in this situation. So this is for Alex. Well, it's for all the guys in the chat.
Ginger, we miss you.
Yes. No offense, Alma, if you're still listening, but
Standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Chivalry is dead. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Then fuck off.
I'm standing on the train.
that whether that was set up or not, that is the perfect answer.
That's a work.
I think it's a work too, but it's a great answer. If you had the balls to say that, bravo. 100% bravo. So,
and that leads us perfectly into our last segment of the day. Karen. You ever been to Jack in the Box?
a long time ago, and I quite enjoyed it. But I'm going to assume that this person didn't get the Jack in the Box in which she wanted.
Oh, she got some Jack in the Box, all right. Right over the counter in her face.
Okay, you gave me, I ordered 3 fucking combos. You owe me 3 fries, 3 curly fries.
We watched this one.
You left my sister's shit out.
Didn't we?
All these freakouts are starting to blend together.
Yeah.
Fix my shit or I will blow this whole motherfucker up.
Wait for me to get out first.
Do you fucking understand
Yeah, I think we watched this one.
Okay, fix it now.
Or I watched it. Go ahead.
What you taking me for? I don't give a fuck about you or your fucking damn work. Ooh, beat that. Yeah. Oh, bitch. Oh, we gotta get out. We gotta get out. Oh, we gotta get out. Okay.
Yeah, now you're fucked.
We gotta go.
Yeah, lock her the fuck out.
Motherfucking God. Oh, motherfucking God.
Oh. I've seen this video. I thought we watched it, but
Y'all call the police.
oh, everybody is. Yeah, just give me a fucking break, you guys. But like, I always apply the rule of if you don't want to get hit or don't want anyone touching you or whatnot, don't do it to somebody else. And you're gonna hit somebody with like you're gonna throw shit at people. Like expect a retaliation. That's my opinion on that. So
Don't hate, don't escalate. Just walk away.
yeah, like good lord, like over fucking shit food.
Yeah, take the
Really?
L. But here's another one.
What's your license plate number? I'm so sorry. I got diabetes and my blood sugar. Oh, that's a good excuse.
That's not an excuse. Insane.
Now, public service announcement. Please stop asking the question, are you kidding me? They are not kidding you. We are not in the age of kidding any longer. We are in the age of people doing dumb stuff and actually meaning it. There is no kidding anymore.
No, there's definitely not. Not at all. And you know what, Tex? You're not wrong. That fuels why you hate people and why you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna stay home, and that's just be a good idea. You know.
I think it's better to get on the internets and engage with people like Alex and the Garbage Man who bring you these garbage individuals for your viewing pleasure.
Yes. And we hope that you have enjoyed your viewing pleasure this week. Of course, before we go, Nick's bipolar songs adding to the list. That is now at 61 songs, 4 hours and 13 minutes of music. So first is from Tupac's double album from 1996, All Eyes on Me, is the song I'd Rather Be a Black Person name that white guys aren't allowed to say. But that's the name of the song. I really like the song. It's very catchy. And on the other end, from the Offspring album Americana, the song Americana. Really good tune. I actually heard the beginning drum riff on another thing. I'm like, oh, I don't have that song. That's a great song. So I downloaded that. So yeah, I'd Rather Be by Pac and the Offspring Americana for your listening pleasures. For, as it was said in Tenacious D, your ear pussies.
Yeah, and movies. I got two. I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. I think I first heard of this movie from The American Werewolf, otherwise known as Mike, linked in the description below. I think this is Osgood Perkins' first feature from 2016. It's got a 4.6 on the IMDb, but I'm recommending it because the pacing is slow. It does have narration, and the atmosphere is excellent. If you've seen Long Legs and you really liked it, I suggest you go back into Oz Perkins' catalog. Go with I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. But again, beware. Very slow pacing, quiet at times, but wonderfully dark atmosphere. I loved it. So I recommend that if you like Oz Perkins, if you like strange movies that will unnerve you and make you uncomfortable, this is a good place to start. I really like this one. And a movie that no one should watch ever, Murder Fest from 2024, hour 22, including credits, streaming right now on Tubi, and I think it should be deleted forever. 5 live streaming serial killers compete against each other as they stalk and slash their way through a group of unsuspecting victims for the twisted pleasure of their dark web audience. Now, think of a movie like The Hunt from 2020 with Hilary Swank, but then pair it up with the low budget, the terrible acting, and the terrible dialogue that you would hear and see in a camp blood movie. And you have Murder Fest. Avoid at all costs. I'm sorry. The lead actress was good. She was the best part of the movie, but that does not save the movie. So avoid Murder Fest. I'm sorry, Tim Hannigan, but I do encourage you to try again.
Wow. Brutal.
Yeah. Very brutal. I apologize. No, you know what? I don't apologize.
Not at all.
Just say snicker instead of that other word. Canada will put you in jail for thinking it. No, we can't afford that here in Canada.
No. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us this week. Please be patient with one another. We don't know what everybody's going through. Love each other. Just be nice and be a good person. And join the guys tomorrow on The Harsh Truth to review whatever fucking movie they're doing. Alex said it. I'm probably just going to come in quick enough to say Casey sticks video games up his anus, and I'll depart. But join the boys. It should be good.
Awesome. Hoy, ahoy, Ryan. Thank you for being here. And thanks to other people for being here as well, including Brody, Dad, Gordon, Freaker, Bolo, Tex, Alma, Frank, Ryan again, and Chad, and people who we haven't seen in a while and we hope are doing well. Ginger, Overseer, Beverly, Shlomo, Really, Lady Cora, Jr., Van Coos to him, Wild Bill, Gordon, Penny, Jen, Tamara, Amanda, my friends Sarah and Teresa, our friends Matt, James, Jared, Sheena, and the future champion of the galaxy, Dewey. Both Trevors, one Cindy, Nathan, Nick's mom, my Auntie Kathy, and shout outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. The Liberal Party of Canada is scrambling to find its next leader. Current potentials are Don Cherry, Gloria Pouchfontain's quiche-smelling uterus, and the corpse of Ernie Coombs, known to Gen Xers as Mr. Dressup. Please vote responsibly. Also, fuck you, Gordon Campbell. We'll be back next Monday, January 20th. That is Inauguration Day for Mr. Donald Trump, who is coming back to make America great again, or so he says. And hopefully, as I said on the Harsh Truths New Year's live stream, a rising tide raises all ships. So hopefully this tariff talk is nothing more than talk, and the whole world will benefit. But we'll see what happens. Thank you all very much for being here. We shall return. And think before you say something. Think before you do something. If not, you will end up as a stain digitally on Alex and the Garbage Man.
Okay, bye!
Bye.
You don't park any better than you drive, do you?